It's an interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York,
Here we
as
go.
the Knicks play one at home. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline.
Hey, yo, front him.
Barrett wide open, he fires. Off target with his three. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
Same team, man.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. It's Barrett on the wing. And there's the drive. Good D by Williamson. And you know, Greg, you asked Barrett, he said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
Here's Randall. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
A competent score from the mid-range. Actually, maybe his best part of his game. Gibson's solid at recognizing when that shot's available.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Randall. To the inside. No good from Gibson. Outside, Ball. Left side, Adams. Pass to Williamson. Bledsoe outside. From the arc. Drills it from outside.
It's got to be a boon for Bledsoe's confidence when he knocks this down. And he needs to do that more often, in my opinion.
Now here's Rose. Randall outside. Pass to Bullock. New York moving the ball around. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Boy, the energy, the passion. Gibson plays with a real fire inside, an aggressive dunker.
Kicks it out to Williamson. His three-pointers off the mark. Now Barrett. And it's Rose missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark.
Oh, what a play!
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Here is Rose. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside. Noel.
It's good. It's good.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Impressive strength on display by Noel, and that allows him to get a number of and-one opportunities. He powers through contact and is able to score even when fouled.
Outside for Bledsoe. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. Driving in. And it's Noel with the rebound. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Craig? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", with that wingspan of his, Ingram is constantly prowling for these dunks. He's an incredible athlete who finishes with ease near the hoop.
Randle outside. Launches it. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
1:22 left in the first. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Stan Van Gundy had a few minutes to share. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Driving inside. Yep, that one goes.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's stolen by Adams. Ball with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. There's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
To the left wing. Back to Rose. Pass to Barrett. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw, good. Bledsoe left side. Julius Randle getting it done for the New York Knicks. He finished. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Ingram outside. Williamson right side.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pelicans trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
There's Rose with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Rose has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for. the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
So both teams changing it up here. Randall left side. Tries the spin move. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Clock.
6 on the shot clock. Randall outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Fires from deep. There's Rose with the 3. New York, no good that time either. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
From deep, Rose.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his 2nd season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
Out to the right wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Left side Rose. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Ingram comes with the double team. And Randall throws it down.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Barrett for 3. New York moving it around. Quickly. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The tray. Another miss by Williamson. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Outside Rose. And stolen by Williamson. With the drive. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, a nightmare to defend in space. Williamson showing elite acceleration with the ball in his hands.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Randall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Adams has got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Down low. And slam dunk by Ingram.
How about that high wire action from Ingram, getting up there and pulling off the Houdini?
Pass to Barrett. Driving the lane. That one a little long. New Orleans leading by 6. To the wing on the left. Inside. And here is Noel. And another turnover here by New York. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Randall right side. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And that's it for the... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pelicans leading by 4. Burks pulls it in. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans with possession here. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line and throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes. And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The drive-by ball. The shot. Here's Adams. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 4. Randall surveying the D. Over Williamson. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
And Adams with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Picked by Randall. Rose goes in. Pass to Randall. Robinson with it. And he banks in the layup.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Here's Williamson. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Oh, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. And the Knicks making a change here. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. New York on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Williamson. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Ingram. And he drives in.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in his path when he goes like that.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. 8-point game. To the middle. Here's Randall. Does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Bledsoe with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. And it's Williamson missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, I think it's critical that Bledsoe shoots with confidence off the catch. I mean, I like that mentality.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ingram with the steal. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Williamson outside. Pass to Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
That one is no good. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Randall. Tries from the block. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Pass to Barrett. The kick out to Rose. Quickly. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell.
And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Knox. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Knicks trail by 11. Here's Rose. Some solid defense from Ingram. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Knox. Hangs in the air. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Rose. And it goes down 2 points.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
Ball, the bounce pass. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Good boy.
Barrett, no good. New Orleans leading by 7. Pass the ball. Driving to the basket. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Adams. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Randall outside. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Adams.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And it's Williamson missing. Tipped away. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
In the corner, Knox with it. And the Knicks miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Here's the three. The Pelicans pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Hits it from three-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Williamson outside. Drops in the layup for two. That's 10 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Knox. Lets it go with a three.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Adams' shot is good. Adams has got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And here are the Pelicans now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Pelicans on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. Quickly. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They lead by 14. And that one's good. Ingram.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
.144 left here in the fourth quarter. Williamson outside. From the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Zion Williamson.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Out left to the wing. Cans it from downtown.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Williamson outside. There's the triple. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
New York with the ball. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Puts it up off the inbound. Robinson pulls it in. Adams lays it up off the glass.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It'll be the Nets off the tip.
Hey, get on Jay. Watch the screen.
Harden with it. Into the lane. Here's Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Many people believe that Kyrie Irving has the single best handle in the game. I don't know if he's the best, but I know he's elite, he's precise, he makes everything look easy.
Good on both. And Kyrie Irving with his great handles. It's not just for show. He legitimately opens up space with the moves, Doris.
Yeah, he does. Kyrie can create just enough of a window to get himself a shot in any circumstance. And that's the reason this guy's such a threat to score. There isn't a defense that can keep Kyrie Irving from getting where he wants to go.
4 on the clock. George's shot is off. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh!
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Now here's Irving. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Back to Morris. The 3. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Harden. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Harris outside. Now Irving. From the stripe. Yep, that one goes.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection, and Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
Jackson down low. Pass to Cousins. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play.
Yo, man up on Jay.
Jordan, the screen. Here's Harden. Good work defensively by Cousins.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Here's Irving. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson outside. There's the triple. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Boy, we think of Kevin Durant as one of the great scorers in the history of the game, and at the center of that conversation is his shot. This guy is one of the best shooters to ever do it.
High post, Cousins. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Pass to Harris. The 3 is up. Durant draws the double. Outside Harden. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. You know, KD produces a lot of highlights, Doris, but sometimes his shot and his shooting ability goes unrecognized.
I agree. I mean, Kevin Durant is always very high in terms of his field goal percentage from the floor and the three-point line. It's more impressive when you realize he's often the bailout option for offenses, meaning there's so many times he's put in ISO and asked to go make something up. This guy is absolutely incredible.
Here's Jackson. The Nets making their last shot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Here's Morris. The shot off that time. Good D by Harris. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Now here's Durant. 18 feet out. Jump shot is good.
Well, those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
We've got a minute 48 left in the opening quarter. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Durant. All sorts of time. They grab their own miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You.
Oh my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And that one's good. Irving.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Irving. No good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Harden. 34 seconds left now in the first quarter. Nails it from three.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, you love the tenacity. Paul George cannot be contained when he gets near the tin.
Here's Durant. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And George with the jam.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Clippers on top. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
It's well known, Patrick Beverley is a gamer. He was asked, do enough players in the league go hard? He said, quote, I'll keep it real simple. No, not everyone plays hard. That's why it's a skill. That's why it stands out. It's all about will. Mine is stronger than most. Guy's hard to doubt him.
I don't either, Allie. Thanks a lot. Good stuff.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
On the wing, Durant. On the take. Oh, clanks the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one. Boy, when you consider the dominance of Kawhi Leonard, certainly physicality is part of it. Long arms, huge hands, broad shoulders, incredible strength. He seems to have a body built for this game. Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
Pass to Leonard. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Doris, how about Kawhi Leonard? 6'7", 7'3" wingspan, and a +8 in that regard.
All of those things, BA, contribute to this guy when he puts his mind to it, being perhaps the hardest guy to score against in the league. You combine that with what he's become on the offensive end, an elite 3-tier scorer. This guy is as good as it gets right now.
Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work. What's better as an alley-oop partner than a man with great length and great hands? Go to work, DeMarcus.
Durant, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Yo, set it up.
To the paint. Pass to man.
Stay there.
And the Clippers again with a bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Don't get pissed.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Irving. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Pass to Leonard. Here's man. George outside. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Yeah, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
Left side Irving. And Griffin slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's man. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Harden. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead. Well, Grant, what's your take on the so-called pace and space style that so many teams are playing these days?
Yeah, B.A., I really like this style of play. One, it speaks to how the game has evolved. 25 years ago, there was more physicality. The scoring was not up. The game wasn't as exciting to watch. As we fast forward to the present day, the game is exciting for the fans, and it's also exciting for the players to play. Shooting is an emphasis. It's about speed, athleticism, and a lot of fun to play and watch.
Here's Harden. 9 points in the game. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Irving for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. It's stolen by Leonard. Jackson outside. George outside. Fires in the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pass to Harden. Tipped. Griffin with it. And Ibaka picks him up defensively. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Clippers in the lead. 1:21 left to play in the first half. And Jackson, here we go. They get it again. Launches a three. And Morris gets the three.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. George outside. Out to the right wing. Brooklyn with the board. Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Morris. That one no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Here's Jackson. It's George on the wing. To the right side. 19-footer. Ibaka's shot is off. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Leonard can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing.
And to think, B.A., last season, Kawhi Leonard recorded the first triple-double of his career. Now, as great as he is, it's surprising to me that it took him 9 seasons to get one. But his passing has now reached another level.
And to your point, Grant, last season, far and away, the most assists per game of Kawhi's career.
No question, B.A. No, we're used to thinking of him more as a play terminator than a playmaker. And with this high efficiency and low turnovers, there's no problem with that. But he wants to be great in all facets of the game.
Here's Irving. He takes it in. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. George with it. Harden picks him up. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Jordan, the screen. Outside Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
I just love the ball movement.
Durant with it. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Down low. Cousins with the steal. And stolen by Irving. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Harden. 9 points in the game. Jordan, the screen. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
So the Nets making a switch here. Here's Durant. Leonard defending. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Pass to Cousins. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Blake Griffin picks one up. And that one misses. Well, Grant, I'm more of a paint-by-numbers guy, but among your interest is real art. What sparked your interest in that area?
BA, my parents were collectors. Obviously, I started to collect in college, and then when my budget changed when I became an NBA ball player, I was able to enhance my collection. But it's been great, and one of the sort of outside-the-box hobbies that I've enjoyed. And when you look at the NBA now, there's plenty of athletes doing things that are sort of outside the box. So it's so gratifying to watch these young men continue to pursue interest outside of the game of basketball.
The Grant Gallery coming soon to you.
Ah, I like that. I like that.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson.
Hey, right there. Help. Hey, help.
Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Now here's Morris. And here's George. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the adversity the league has faced recently, good thing the relationship between the players' union and the league office is strong. That's not always been the case, but with leaders like Adam Silver and Chris Paul communicating and cooperating, guys, it's helped the NBA weather these challenging times.
I love it. Good collaboration there. Good call, Allie. Thank you. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Jackson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Oh, stolen by Harden.
Oh, my! Look out below! Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
It's George with the drive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
You know, I think most people consider Paul George to be an LA guy, but actually he grew up in a very small town, Palmdale. It's a little bit north. Fishing, city fairs, time in the gym, those were the big aspects of his upbringing.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. It's George with the drive. Leonard outside. Pass to Cousins. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Doris, growing up in Palmdale, Paul George may be overlooked as a high schooler.
Yeah, no doubt, because he was outside the bright lights of the big city. And to this day, he wants to make sure his community isn't left behind. He goes back, he organizes fishing tournaments, fundraisers to refurbish parks and gyms, and bringing after-school programming to Palmdale. I love it.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Morris. Here's Cousins. 6 to shoot. Inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Brooklyn trailing. 58 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's stolen by Leonard. With the drive. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Well, the length and lateral quickness of Kevin Durant, it's what makes him an impactful player on both ends of the court.
And what I love about him, B.A., is that Durant can defend in the paint and on the perimeter equally as well. He also has great timing when challenging shots. And lately, he has received more credit for his defense, but you feel like he's still slipped on just a little bit.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires for 3. Here's Cousins. Jackson, left side. And stolen by Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. And the Clippers making a change here. The Clippers in the lead.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Jackson outside. Takes it inside. 4-3. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Durant. From behind the arc. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
Leonard outside. Pass to Ibaka. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
Leonard outside. Back to Ibaka. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Outside for Harden. Over Jackson. No good, a bit long that time. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too. Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ibaka. Blocked. Outside Durant. That one is off. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Cousins throws it down.
Two things we know unequivocally about DeMarcus Cousins. This man has big-time talent, and he's got big-time competitive spirit.
And again, it's the Nets missing. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Cousins throws it down.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. To the wing, right side. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Hey, who got ball? Who got ball?
Leonard with the ball. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Outside Durant. To the left side wing. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Ibaka. Rebound Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Cousins. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the inside. Knocks it loose. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Harden. And he drives in. And then Harden with the jam.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Here's George. Unable to get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Durant with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Griffin's shot is off. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
Outside for Irving. And they doubled up Irving. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Well, granted, 6'8", you played mostly the small forward position. When we talk about the best player in the league, it seems more often than not, a small forward is mentioned.
And B.A., I think part of that is how the game has evolved over the years. 25 years ago, the thought process was you played inside out. You had to have a great big man to give you a chance to have success. Nowadays, as it's become more about perimeter play, spacing, and of course having guys who can do a number of things within that system, a small forward like a LeBron James or Kevin Durant kind of fit the mold of what you need to have great success in this league. So yeah, I think that plays a huge role in why the small forward position is so important to today's success.
It's George on the wing. Leonard outside. Clock at 6.
Come around.
The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, that's the veteran poise of Ibaka on display. Doesn't let the shot clock affect his judgment.
You got him.
Harden from outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
and they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Jackson. Pass to Cousins. Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 14. Outside Irving. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. To the middle. Banked it in off the glass.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Leonard outside. And Leonard throws it down hard.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a little early. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Miami Heat. Now Westbrook. Screen by Perkins. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Wade. Pass to LeBron. Back to Wade. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. He said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The acute awareness of LeBron, sees the clock running down, doesn't panic.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Back to KD. On the wing, Cephalosha. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Westbrook with a wide open look. And the Thunder another three.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
The shot by Wade, wide open. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Durant way outside. Bosh grabs the miss. And here are the Heat now. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Got a piece of it. And Durant comes to help. Here's LeBron. And KD with the block.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Westbrook. That shot misses. Good D by Wade. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. Outside Westbrook. Back to KD. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Off target from the wing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck. Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Now here's LeBron. From the baseline. Allen for the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Takes a step back. The three from Harden. He can't get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Stolen by Harden. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. Left side, Durant. Second chance shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Wade surveying the D. And here's Bosch for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, KD. Pass to Sefolosha. Back to KD. And it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron with it. He's picked up by KD. Shots good by Bosch.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Battier outside. The three-pointer no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Pass to KD. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
No need to play hot potato with the clock running down. Get it to KD and leave him alone.
Miami leading by 4. James with it. Westbrook picks him up. And the rejection by Ibaka. Nobody near Allen. Connects from three-point range.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Durant. Goes back up. And Ibaka with the lay-in.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
LeBron outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to KD. James with it. He's picked up by KD. That one goes. Count it. Allen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Good on the triple. Sefolosha's got 5 points so far.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what
that
a play?
one, Kevin? Unbelievable. One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
Pass to Allen. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Hey, don't leave Harden open.
Harden scanning the floor. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bosh will bring it up for the Heat. Wade outside. The kick out to Bosh.
Stay there.
Allen outside. Lob pass to Bosh. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Bosh has got his second basket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Ibaka. And it's Wade with the rebound. Miami leading by 4. Crosses over. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
You know, he's built like a running back. Wade can bounce off contact.
Way to go, baby.
Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook drives in. Pass to Cephalosha. Durant wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball. KD's got 7.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And it's Wade with the jam.
And if you get caught leaning one way or another, with Wade, he'll lose you like an ugly sweater.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Ibaka, no good on that one.
A shot blocking man of the world. Ibaka can tell you, not in my house, in at least 4 languages.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's KD. Some solid defense from Battier. Bosh, no one around him. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. He has 6.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Here's Wade. 11 points in the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Westbrook. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Here's Harden. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Lobbed up there for Wade. Out to Miller. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray. Miller's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch and shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
It's Miller on the wing. For 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That is his first foul of the game. KD with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Right at the free throw line. The kick out to Westbrook. Inside. Durant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Miami leading by 10. Wade outside.
LeBron.
That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Pass to Ibaka. Looking to end the run. Durant, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, LeBron.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, James Harden.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The drive by LeBron. Chalk up 2 there. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Takes it inside. And the dunk by James.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lane, but his speed and power still win out.
.40 seconds left in the second quarter. Knocked away. And stolen by Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
I'm happy I never had to guard Westbrook. I'll be honest. He might be the last guy I'd want to check in the NBA.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. The rebound by Ibaka.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Deflects the pass. And so it's the Miami Heat with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Thunder trailing by 18. Pass to Durant. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Wade. Lobbed up there for Wade. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And James picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside Durant. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Nice D from Bosh.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Thunder on D. Double team on Bosh. To the inside. Rejected by Ibaka. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Wade outside. Just 5 on the clock. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Wade's got 17 now.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Miller, no luck. Thunder trailing by 20. Pass to Cephalosha. No good on the 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
And Westbrook, here we go. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. 9 points in the game so far.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Wade outside. Off target from 3-point range. And the Thunder with possession. They trail by 18.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
The Heat making a switch here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wade outside.
James.
High arcing shot. 2 points. That one goes. Wade's got 19 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Pass to LeBron. A pass to Bosh.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 19-point game. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's KD. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Down low. Here's Bosh. And here is Chalmers. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Thunder trailing by 17. Outside Westbrook.
Come on.
Harden outside. And he drives in. And that one is good. Harden's got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wade from outside. And here now the Thunder. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Stolen by Wade. James. And the dunk by James.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
On the wing, Cephalosha. Durant for three. Here's Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
The Heat leading by 17.
Yo, watch him.
Pass to James. Ray Allen is on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his 1st foul of the game. There's 1:40 left to play in the 3rd.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Hey, who got ball? Who got ball?
The drive by Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
When he goes at the rim, Wade is always looking to slam it home. He's been doing this for a long time.
KD's shot is good.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Allen. Over Westbrook. Clock at 6. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Thunder trailing by 16. Durant way outside. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Westbrook.
Hey, watch that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cephalosha misses. The Heat leading by 16. Kicks it out to LeBron. Battier outside. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Cephalosha has the open look. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Cephalosha's got 8 points. It's stolen by Ibaka. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Wade. The rebound by Ibaka.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Battier for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Battier's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Heat. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
LeBron outside. Driving inside. And the dunk by James.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Harden right side. Pass to Ibaka. And Mike Miller gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. In the corner, Cephalosha with it.
And pressing a bit here, down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it, and instead it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
It's Durant on the wing. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Thunder trailing by 17. And there's the call on James. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Aggressive move by KD. It gives this team a different attitude when he's attacking the rim.
Drills it from outside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's KD. Ibaka. Pass to Cook. Floats one. And it's sent back by Bosh. And finished off by LeBron.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated. And it's been that way all night.
KD looking around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his 2nd 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Out to Battier. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 20.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Here's LeBron. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. Outside, KD. But they get it back.
Durant.
It's Durant on the wing.
Hey, right here.
Over LeBron. And too long on the shot. The Heat leading by 22. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
With the fadeaway. No good from Bosh.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
To the paint. Wade with it. Makes it off the glass. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half.
D-Wade getting buckets out there, showing he can still take over offensively.
Down low. Here's Ibaka. And they pick up 2.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Get there.
Wade outside. With the drive. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
I mean, great moves. Almost impossible to keep Dwayne in front of you without fouling.
So he comes up empty at the line. And here's Cephalosha. He brings it up for the Thunder. Wasted no time on that one.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And a wide open look for James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Harden. Outside for KD. And the Thunder another 3.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. And Wade sends it back.
Almost a block a game for his career. Wade has never been shy challenging shots.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Second shot opportunity. Ibaka. And it's sent back by Bosch. Miller with a wide open look. And the Heat, another three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Outside, KD. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Can they get it? No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Rockets win the tip. Back to Olynyk. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Well, tonight, Grant, a rare marquee matchup at center. This ought to be a treat.
Center? What exactly is that? Nah, in all seriousness, this will be a treat. And it's amazing how the center position has really, truly evolved now. It's not just playing with your back to the basket. You have to be able to play out of the high post. You have to be able to pass, be a facilitator, defend, screen and roll, be agile and mobile. But tonight, this matchup, wow, this is a throwback. I can't wait to see these two get after it.
Oh, let's go old school tonight. Now here's Russell. Clock at 6. Pass to Beasley. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit. To the middle. Stolen by Russell. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
Now here's Olynyk. Pass to Wood. Plenty of space. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Edwards. The three ball. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Hey, I tell you what, I've got a 39-inch shirt sleeve. Karl Anthony Towns has to be north of 40, and with that reach, you can see why he snatches up those rebounds.
Left side Wall. Pass to Porter. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
And here are the Rockets.
Hey, yo. Step out, step out, step out.
Outside Porter. Back to Wood. Down low. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here's Russell. That shot off the mark. Some solid D from Wood. Pass to Wall. Corner shot. And too long on the shot. The Timberwolves trail. From outside the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Houston with the ball.
Going back to the future with Malik Beasley at St. Francis High School, he won 2 state titles and was a one and done at Florida State after winning all ACC freshman honors. So he's got some quality bona fides on his resume and a bright future too.
McDaniels from long range. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Hey, take that.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Clark Beasley, the 19th pick in 2016. Tell me a little something about his game.
Well, you look at him, he's 6'4", maybe a tad undersized BA for the two-guard position at the NBA level, but he is a dynamic athlete and a very proficient long-range marksman. And we've seen tons of guys with those credentials have long, productive NBA careers. He's headed in that same direction.
Pass to Towns to stop the run. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Olynyk. Here's the three. Offensive board. Russell with the ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Rebound by Olynyk.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And Wood with the stuff.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Pass to Edwards. There's the drive. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now Olynyk. The rebound by Beasley. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. To the wing, right side. Pass to Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Porter. Shoots over Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Olynyk. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Olynyk's got 9.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Edwards. Can't cash it in from close range. Over to the left wing. And here's Olynyk. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
McDaniels from long range. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. The drive by Porter. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the left wing. And here's Edwards outside. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Great energy and activity on defense.
Here's Towns. Oh, my. Big time right there.
Nasty! How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Boy, one trend we've seen over the years in the NBA, Grant, is an increase in the number of possessions per game.
And NBA, that's by design. You know, back in the early 2000s, the NBA wanted to speed up the game. They took away some of the physicality in the game. And as that happened, it coincided with the embracing of the three-point shot. And so now the pace has picked up. It's more up and down. It's exciting to watch. I think for the players, they enjoy playing this style of basketball, and that has contributed in large part to the number of possessions growing and increasing as it is in today's game.
Never been as fast. Never been as skilled as it is right now in the NBA.
Very true.
Stay there.
Here's Russell. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Kept alive. Tries again. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
This one for three. Buries it from three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Now here's Towns. Will it go? And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Outside Wall. From deep. Pure from three-point range. Wall's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game. To the paint. Poked loose. Stolen by Wall.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Elam ending is a new concept that the NBA has tried out. Down the stretch, you turn off the clock and you play to a target score, much like a pickup game at the park. Chris Paul was the one who actually suggested trying it out in last year's All-Star game, and it was a rousing success. So we'll see how far it goes.
Great idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. So it's Minnesota now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Edwards.
Bad screen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Oh, there's the alley.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there, just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
To the inside.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Porter. 6 points for him. To the middle. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Russell attacking. And then Russell with the dunk.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Now here's Porter. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns with the ball. Check by Wall. Shot's good by Towns.
You know, defensively, you've got to respect Towns' jumper. I mean, that creates driving lanes for him because you do have to guard him because he'll make you pay if you don't. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. 1:44 left to play in the first half of basketball. Wood with it. He's covered by Culver. The shake. And Wood with the stuff.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort. Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
From behind the arc. Now here's Olynyk. He's got 13. Over Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes both free throws.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line. My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Towns. 9 points in the game. Edwards can't hit. Pass to Porter. Outside wall. From deep three-point range. They get it back. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Here's Russell. A shot to stop the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
To the paint. Here's Wood. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Back to Towns. He got a piece of it. Here's Porter. Three-pointer, no good. A dominating first half of play. And so... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's Russell. He's got 5. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response. Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
It's Beasley on the wing. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Beasley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Wall on the take. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here's Wood. And some solid defense from Towns.
And you know what? So much is asked of today's big men, and Karl-Anthony Towns offensively as good as they come. No doubt about that. But, you know, until he wins at a high level and does some damage in the playoffs, people will nitpick his game.
You know, Clark, for star players on losing teams, the phrase empty numbers gets thrown around. Maybe unfair, but how does Towns garner more wins?
Yeah, you know what, B? I do think it's unfair. Quite honestly, it's a team game, but a lot is on his shoulders. He's got to elevate his defensive game, in my opinion. That's how he quiets some of that criticism. Elite scorers sometimes try to rest on the defensive end, and that's a problem when you're expected to be your team's rim protector.
Clock is at 3. Yep, that one's good. 7 points in the game.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
An open look for Porter. Gets to the corner and hits it. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Drives to the hoop. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, I'm more of a paint-by-numbers guy, but among your interest is real art. What sparked your interest in that area?
BA, my parents were collectors. Obviously, I started to collect in college, and then when my budget changed when I became an NBA ball player, I was able to enhance my collection. But it's been great, and one of the sort of outside-the-box hobbies that I've enjoyed. And when you look at the NBA now, there's plenty of athletes doing things that are sort of outside the box. So it's so gratifying to watch these young men continue to pursue interests outside of the game of basketball.
The Grant Gallery coming soon to you.
I like that. I like that.
Tremendous combination of power and finesse there. I mean, once Towns gets to the rim, it's a wrap.
Pass to Bradley. Outside Porter. Wood misses. Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 10.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
And the layup is good off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Wall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Inconsistent from the line here in the second half, but they're still ahead.
Down low. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Now Porter. He's got 11. Out to Wood. Fires the 3. And another miss by Houston.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
And here's Edwards outside. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Porter. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the middle. Towns double-teamed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the term Renaissance man, perhaps a little overused, BA, but for Karl Anthony Towns, it's probably appropriate. He was a great student, he taught himself to play the piano, and has had a voice on many social issues. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Towns. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. Here's Bradley. And the shot goes down. Bradley's got 6. And Towns also active in the community. By all accounts, a very caring person. But Grant, some have hinted that they think he's too nice. What do you make of that?
I don't have a real issue with that. They said he prefers being positive, but in this league, we know you also have to have a little dog in you as well to excel. I think he has that. He'll continue to get there, I'm sure.
Here's Porter, following the score by Minnesota.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Stolen by Russell. Here's Beasley.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
That's his second personal foul. Now
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter with it.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Russell. Pulls it from 20. Lets it fly. Edwards can't hit. And he lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass! Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Rockets ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Olynyk. 13 feet out. Another one falls for Houston.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Christian Wood picks one up.
Nice recognition by Towns there. I mean, catches the defender out of position and then sails the foul call.
And Grant, you led the league in all-star voting as a rookie. Last year, Luka Doncic did it as a second-year player. How rare is it for a player like that early in his career, to make such an immediate impact?
Without a doubt, B.A., it is incredibly rare for a player to come in and have that kind of impact, not just in terms of their production on the floor leading their team, but also the popularity and really connecting and resonating with fans all over the world. Certainly Doncic has done that, and he's a remarkable player. The sky is the limit for him, and I know they're very excited in Dallas about what he has in front of him.
And the foul called on John Wall. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Pass to Bradley. For 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here's Beasley. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Beasley's got 11 in the second half.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
They get the rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
The drive by Porter. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Here's Wall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Russell.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And so Wall nails them both. Here's Minnesota. And the basket by Rubio.
Yeah, right over the top. Rubio surveying the situation, just takes what the defense allows.
Here's Olynyk. No luck on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Towns. Good on the shot. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And the big finish by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
And the bucket is good.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Inside. Pass to Bradley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Olynyk. Tries it from the block.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Towns, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter. Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Porter. And he drives in. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And that's going to be a foul on Minnesota. That one's no good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
The shot by Towns, no good. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And here's Rubio. Floats one. Pass to Bradley. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Uncovered. Another shot. And the layup is good. Wall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
And here's Edwards outside. Drains the triple.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Minnesota with a rebound. Wood grabs the board. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Porter gets the bucket.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Beasley. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see
Oh, my goodness! Whoa! Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
That's his second personal foul.
1:14 left to play in the fourth quarter. Left side Rubio. The shot comes out. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Edwards. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Wood grabs the board. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Wall. Now here's Porter. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here's Edwards outside.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter. You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Here's Wood, but he gets it back. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Stolen by Wall. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Houston Rockets. To the paint, here's Drexler. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Parker. Duncan gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Yao. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Now here's Yao. To the inside. Drexler. And Drexler throws it down hard.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. And Houston the other way now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Drexler. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Durbin with it. Lob pass to Duncan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harden outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ginobili bounce pass. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. It's Harden with the drive. Second shot opportunity.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. That one misses.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
And the basket is good.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Olajuwon. A miss that time would have put him up. Duncan surveying the D. Oh, Leonard in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here's Harden for three. Connects from three-point range.
And defensively, you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They get the rebound. And here is McGrady. Pass to Malone. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Drexler.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And here's Duncan. Shoots over Olajuwon. Good D by Olajuwon.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
McGrady up top. Back to Drexler. Kicks it out to Harden. And there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Leonard with the steal.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Here's Robinson. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here's Duncan. Kicks it out to Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Moses Malone.
We are looking at the MVP of the 2014 finals. Can we remember that in that series, Kawhi Leonard shot 60% and he guarded LeBron James?
Houston in the lead. A shot by Harden, wide open. The Rockets with another miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Hey, Parker.
Olajuwon with the block. They recover it. And that one's good, Gervin. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. And Drexler throws it down hard.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Now here's Gervin. That one goes. Count it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. For San Antonio, they've shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw good, Gervin. Rockets trail by 3. The shot by Paul, nobody around. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the Spurs. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Gervin's got 12.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Paul. Driving to the basket. 1 second left. No good that time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Robinson. Now Yao. Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock.
That's his first substitution for the Rockets. Moses Malone.
Malone with the screen. Pass to Drexler. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Rockets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Drexler drawing the double team. Here's Harden. Here's Malone. They get it again. Pass to McGrady. Drexler drives in. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Drexler's got 10 points in the game.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Leonard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. San Antonio making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. Spurs.
Here's Olajuwon. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
The kick out to Aldridge. Shoots over Olajuwon. And that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. Now, here is Harden. He's got 5. Picked by Olajuwon. Pass to Malone. The shot misses. Some solid defense.